All righty, everyone. Welcome to Thompson Speedway. Here this evening in the iNASCAR Winter Late Model Division, round number 9. Here tonight as we get ready to turn them loose here. 75 laps in round number 9 as we close in on the end of the season for this winter division. Thank you guys for coming out again one more week after tonight. That will be it for the winter division, and we'll get ready to run more in the cup here very soon. Let's take a look here. Point standings coming in, and you see that gap now. Right at 34 points. Right there for Josh Douglas. Travis Bennett leading the way. Anthony's moved his way into third. Scott the fourth in the scheduled point standings as of now. With 2 rounds left, 34 points the gap. Josh Douglas needs to make up in 2 rounds. That's going to be relatively difficult as we get ready to go. And without further ado, let's see who all we can chat with down here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. With this race lining up the way it is, that 34-point gap. Hey, Josh, Matt down here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got me, buddy? I don't think Josh is back yet. But again, that gap staying about the same. And let's talk to Eric Jeffers. There's Travis, your points leader, full throttle. Hey, Travis, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, sir?
Yes, sir. What's happening, man?
Not much, man. Well, you're coming in with that 34-point lead, 2 rounds to go. Do you feel more comfortable now, or are the nerves up? How are you feeling about that points lead coming into Thompson?
Feeling comfortable with the points lead, but I'm feeling nervous about these practice times, man. I'm inviting all these people to run this league, and they're all kicking my butt.
Well, see, that's the problem. You got to quit inviting people.
Man, I can't do that, man. We take care of each other around here, you know?
10-4, man. Well, again, getting ready to go here tonight again with 2 weeks left. It's simple math, right? You need to hold on to about, roughly 15 points a week is what he'd have to make up on you, which would be very difficult to do here with the amount of cars we got. So basically, you just got to keep the car near the front.
Right. And, man, I tell you, when we had our little meetings here with Eric and them, Eric keeps saying, yeah, man, I should have ran for the championship. He's really cocky. I'm going to have to do something about that.
There we go, man. Well, best of luck coming in tonight at Thompson Raceway. What's different about Thompson versus some of the other places that we've been this season?
Oh, man, it's definitely the banking. You definitely got a lot of load on the right front, I feel, because you're just driving it in so hard, and it's so forgiving if you're hard on the brakes. But we're looking at our time drop off. It's only about a couple tenths, so it's different for sure. You would think you wear out the tires more than what you are.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck there, Travis, as you get ready to go qualifying here in a moment. And then, of course, the heat coming up and everything you got to do down there at Full Throttle Motorsports.
Thanks, man. Hopefully we put on a show. Maybe somebody end up in the fence at the end.
Yes, sir. Best of luck, Travis.
All right, man.
Alrighty, qualifying ready to go here. And we'll get them lined up and ready to rock and roll for our heat race. And then, of course, the A main coming up here in just a little bit of 75 big ones for this field. The banking here at Thompson, you heard points leader there talk about that. Mr. Bennett talked about it. We're going to touch on it. That top lane banking, very difficult, but you see a lot of guys still continuing in this late model to get right down there. And you see that very bottom lane is going to flatten out quite a bit. Makes it kind of difficult. Can unwedge the race car at times and cause issues. But right now, everybody handling it like a pro. So far, 4 minutes left in the Q session for tonight's show. Again, we'll queue them up, then normal standards and practices here. Heat race leading to your A main here tonight. And Hughes right there in the Hardy's number 6 rod. Bennett top of the board. And Travis has a good run here tonight. He could all but clinch that championship going into next week's race at North Wilkesboro. Bennett just looking to have a great ride. Jordan Wetzel right there behind him. There's Wetzel. You see Wetzel right there in the 81 camp. Eric Jeffers, another one that's had a good year. Here's Chris Franz right there in the 1500.com Chevrolet. He'll work his way down the back straightaway here. We'll see what he can work around here at Thompson Raceway. So right now, everybody keeping it kosher for the moment. There's Michael Wheatley there Wheatley there. We've talked about him there in that Dunkin' Donuts machine all year. Beautiful looking race car. Not Dunkin' Donuts, Rome Coffee Shop. Daggone it, Krispy Kreme. But nice job for him. Let's see what he tops out. Right now, P2 on the board. So Michael, good job. He'll qualify right there with his teammate right now. Right now, Full Throttle Motorsports 1, 2, 3 on the charts. Richard Mill is the first outsider behind him. And that's been the story here over the last little bit. Is this Full Throttle Motorsports team being pretty dominant across the board? Josh Douglas will bring that number 8 Budweiser machine down pit road as well. So there's a lot of questions that goes into this event tonight about where everybody gonna line up and the point standings when we leave a Thompson Raceway with this race here tonight. And will this pretty much seal the deal for Travis Bennett here this evening before we even get to North Wilkesboro in a week to officially end out the season? I think he's in a great shape. Josh Douglas had an opportunity last week to make up ground. Didn't go his way. The cautions late and everything that happened there with the chaos and the finish really hurt Josh's chances, in my opinion, to run him down, because chances there for a moment 1 week ago were looking really good for Josh on gaining some ground, and then it kind of all went up in smoke and allowed Travis to really recover. And the problem with that, so the problem with that being how everything is going to work out, it's going to be very interesting here tonight. Sorry about that, folks. I thought we had a problem, but everything appears to be working fine. So I scared myself for no reason there, but 21 seconds left on the charts here from the Thompson Raceway with Travis Bennett out front. Again, we talked about how everything's going to be here tonight. And right now, Bennett going to start from the pole. But again, that Full Throttle Motorsports cars have been dominant all year. And we'll see if it stays the same here tonight at Thompson. So checkered flag going to fly. We'll get ready for the heat race here. Get everybody lined up for that. And then, of course, your 75 laps of A main action here at Thompson Raceway coming up here in just a little bit. So heat race first, then A main. 10 laps to go here in this heat race. This is the way we'll run up heat number 1, the first of 2. That Louisiana native going to be on the front row. Travis Bennett alongside Michael Whitley there alongside heat number 1, row 1. Row number 2, Jordan Wetzel, Dallas, Georgia. That's going to be Mr. Richard Mills. Row number 3, King, North Carolina, Josh Douglas alongside Scott Thomas right there as well. Mr. Tony Jabs, Don Vernon there as well. Carl out there, Vince Burns in ready to go, Eric Jeffers and Paul Rice right there as well. So again, let's take a look at some of these guys this season coming into the night. Jordan Wetzel, you see him right here, ready to go. 1 top 5 on the year for Jordan. We'll see how that pans out tonight, if he can get another one. Josh Douglas taking a look with Travis Bennett there as well. Dan Hughes back here. Just a couple more ready to go. Chris Franz out of Springboro, Ohio. Tony Jabs there out of South Carolina, ready to go as well. So we are ready to rock and roll. Again, feature event coming in just a moment. So again, six top fives for Tony this season. 6 top 10s. But it's been Travis just absolutely on rails most of the year. Travis Bennett right there in that 01 machine leading the points. Jordan Wetzel gonna have to do what Wetzel can do to run him down. Josh Douglas back there, King, North Carolina native. 1 win so far this year, just not been enough to pull it off so far. Field ready to go. Out of turn number 4. See Douglas, Travis Bennett. Everybody else going to line up as we get ready to go for 40 laps here tonight. Here we go. 40 big ones. Excuse me, 10 in the heat and then 75 in the main. Lights are off on the pace car. We're ready to go. So the pace car to bring them down. This is going to be good. Here we go. It's the 01 right there, ready to rock and roll as well. Jordan, Josh Douglas, Tony Jabs, Dan Hughes. His friends right there, Travis Bennett. Ready to go. Let's get ready to do it. Green flag of racing. Heat number 1 coming up. Let's go racing here from Thompson Raceway into turn number 1. Here we go. It's going to be Travis Bennett, Jordan. 2x2. Jordan up the hill, way up the hill in the 81 camp. Nice run for him. Josh Douglas going to line up behind him. Douglas hanging on. Nice run for Douglas. That's the way they sat right now. Jordan right there as well. A great racing side by side down the front straight away we go. Everybody hanging, holding serve right now. Great job. 5 to go this time by. The top 5, Tony right there, Jordan right there as well. After 1 lap here tonight. Bennett hanging on. Travis Bennett out front doing what he can. Bennett right there, Jordan Wetzel, 8 laps to go. Tony Jabs right there to third. Dan to 4th. Clark to 5th. Vince Burns to 6th. Paul Rise back here in 8th. But Jordan Wetzel able to get around the lead from Bennett and holds it right now. You see him hanging on to 01 right there in 2nd. After top 3 as they run with 7 to go. Jabs trying to close in. So Tony Jabs right there. 6 laps to go here tonight. Tony hanging on the 42 Interstate Batteries machine. Gonna work the bottom of the racetrack. The 8 right there as well. 5 to go. Five laps to go. Travis Bennett to 2nd. Jordan trying to pull away. Nose to tail out front. 5 to go. Josh Douglas right there in the number 8 camp hanging tight as well. That's the Budweiser machine number 8 on screen right now. And Hughes. Here's Vince Burns hanging on the Waffle House number 21. Good run for that number 21 Waffle House machine. Paul back here as well. Paul off the pace a little bit. But it looks like Jordan going to pull away with 3 to go this time by. Travis Bennett right there behind him. 3 laps to go. So hard as these field works their way through. Everybody doing what they can here. Coming to 2 to go. Jordan Winsel looks to go to victory lane here in the heat. Teammate right there behind him in 01. Full Throttle going to do exactly what they need to do. They'll stay out front for now. Full Throttle Motorsports to take the white flag in the heat race. Jordan can't do anything but pull away. Travis trying to get there. A little bit of a battle here. That's Dan Hughes and Vince Burns. That's for 6th and 7th on the racetrack. Checkered flag out. Jordan wins it in the heat here at Thompson. There we go. Jordan starting off the night with a heat race win. Travis Bennett the second. Tony Jabs the third. Fourth, Josh Douglas. Fifth is Clark. There we go. Checker flag out. And we'll get ready for the second of 2 heats here tonight. Michael will bring them down. Richard Mills, Scott Thomas, Casey Powell, Powell, Carl back here, Eric Jeffers, all lined up here for heat number 2 here tonight. And we'll get ready to rock and roll once again. Heat number 2 coming your way. Field's going to line up and get ready to go. Do extended coverage here as we get them ready to rock and roll. I love doing this while we're sitting here. Gives you a nice clear view of the race cars. As everybody's sitting here ready to go. Be 10 laps here tonight. Second heat of the evening, so that should be good. And Phil going to start the process of rolling off again. So we get ready to start this whole process of rolling off and going green. We'll bring it back to the normal one here in a moment. But again, the lights on the pace car. Heat number 2 here tonight. 2 heats here tonight. Nice to have 2 of them. And the second one coming your way right now. So that's the way we say it. So here we go. Field going to come to green here in just a moment. Lights off the iRacing pace car, and we'll have another 10-lap heat followed by the feature coming up in a moment. It'd be a fun one. So Field going to double up behind the iRacing pace car, and we'll get ready to go for 10 more laps here in heat number 2 tonight. So that's the way we go. We'll bring you back to regular coverage here in a moment. Boy, I'm looking forward to this 10-lapper. Heat number 2. We just saw a really good heat number 1. We'll see how heat 2 rolls out here. And this should be fun. Heat number 2 coming your way from Thompson Raceway. Field out of turn number 4. We'll leave you on the extended camera for just a second. There we go. 10 to go and green in the air. We'll bring you back over here as we work heat number 1. Or heat number 2 of the evening. Down the back straightaway the field goes. What kind of pressure do you have? Nice racing right now. And oh man, this ought to be good. Mills, a couple more. There's Mills, Whitley, Thomas up there in the top 3. No problems. Back straight away. Carhart in the inside wall. But for now, we'll stay green. Now the caution. We'll wave and we'll get your yellow flag out here. And that is going to be Carroll, maybe. Take a look. It's a non-complete caution out. Whitley in the top 3 as well. And I believe it's him. The field going to work on 9 to go here. Mills out front leading. So there we go, 9 to go. Field getting ready to go to the American Ethanol green flag here in a moment. That's trouble down the back straight away. Puts us under yellow on caution number 2 after heat number 1 was fine. Heat number 2. Not so fun. Emil's up there. Whitley just behind him, ready to go. 8 laps here to go. In heat number 2 here tonight when we go green. Remaining cars, they'll go green. Vernon on pit road. We got a car out of shape front straightaway. That's Scott Thomas. Out of shape. He'll hang on. Richard Mills up top there. Michael Whitley underneath. Whitley trying to get by him. Here comes the 56 of Casey Powell. Powell, excuse me. Powell right there. Jeffers trying to fight back on the top. Eric Jeffers tied for the most wins this season, trying to pick up another one. He'll move to 3rd down the back chute here at Thompson Speedway. See if Jeffers can get another one done here as we get them lined up in a moment for the A main. But right now, 7 to go in heat number 2. 75 laps is what is facing each and every one of these drivers here. And it should be good here as we work our way through. 6 laps to go. Field doing what we can here. Mills leading. Man. Field hanging on. Run out of 5 out front. Three to go. So 3 laps to go here tonight. No, with 3 to go here tonight in this second heat of the evening. What can you do if you're one of these drivers? 2 laps to go. The 5 trying to hang on to Mills. Jeffers right there behind him. Great racing across the board. Now 2, now 1. That lap 5 machine. The 5 machine of Mills here. Here comes Whitley. Whitley not going to be there. Checkered in the air. We're done. And it's going to be Mills holding on over Whitley for the second heat of the night. So there we go. Checkered is out. And we shall get ready to go. A main racing in a moment. So we'll warm these cars up. We'll go to commercial break. When we come back, it'll be A main action here tonight. It should be a ton of fun. And we'll go to our Nerds Doing Nerds Things commercial break. Brought to you by the Nerds That Do Nerds Things and Admin Box. There we go. I'm going to quit singing now and actually go to commercial. All right, again, thank you to Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast for all they do to help us keep on moving with the channel. It's always great to have them on board, and we thank them very much here in 2023 for the Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. As always, and what does that mean, guys? Guys, we're getting ready to go. So we're getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a moment for your A main event of the evening as we get ready to fire this thing back off. And we'll get hopping, skipping over to our A main in just a moment. The Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. Again, thank you to those guys. Nice, interesting. I tell you what, It's interesting. Put it that way. Who is going to be your pick? Go to victory lane here tonight. Take a look at some of these drivers. Richard Mills right there. How about Mills ready to go? Tony Jabs up there. Paul. Where's old Tony at? Right there's old Tony. Travis. Michael there as well. Tony back there. Charles ready to go. Vince Burns ready to go. Josh Douglas ready to go. All these guys ready to rock and roll once again here as we get warmed up. This should be good here in just a moment. Here at Thompson Raceway. Warm up of 15 seconds left, which means we got a little bit of time. We'll do pre-race predictions while we get these cars are gridded for their A here in a moment. So the field continuing to get gridded up for their A main here. What should be a very interesting A here tonight for the next 75 laps here at Thompson Speedway. Track usually puts on a great show. We'll get warm up over with and then we'll jump right into our A main. There we go. And we'll fire them off once again. The field should be about ready to rock and roll. Again, thank you guys for coming out. And we'll get ready to rock and get sock on robots, right? Field lines up front straight away as we get ready to turn them loose. And again, 1 week from tonight, North Wilkesboro Speedway will end out the season here this evening, or this season for the Winter Series. Then our attention will turn on to the Cup Series starting up in February. That'll be fun. But right now, we got to focus on ending out this late model division tonight. 75 laps, and next week, 75 at the North Wilkesboro Raceway to end it all out. And so, everybody will start working their way around the racetrack. On the iRacing pace car, you see it there on your screen. Richard there, Jordan, Josh, Scott, everybody ready to go here tonight. So your feature event coming your way here in just a moment. Field is ready to go. 75 big ones here tonight. This should be good. I'm looking forward to this 75 big ones to round it out here tonight. Field stacked up and ready to go. Again, who's it going to be to go to victory lane here over this one? 75 laps to settle it. Will Full Throttle Motorsports managed to make it back to victory lane once again? Can somebody dethrone them? That's my other question of the night. Gordon up there on that front row. What can he do? Here we go. 75 laps. Green flag in the air. We're rocking and rolling once again into turn one. Everybody's starting to work their way through already. Working their way through turns 1 and 2. Nice and easy does it. Spread apart. Jordan out front. The 94 of Michael just behind them there. The field already trying to work their way through 75 laps on the board. What kind of movement can you make? Jeffers trying to stay with them. It's Eric Jeffers in the top 3. And oh man, top 3 cars starting to boot, scoot, and boogie. We've seen this multiple times here The top 3 cars able to split away. Richard Mills back there. AC. And we got a problem, yellow on the racetrack, the 6 of Dan and Bob. Let's take a look. Oh, already 1 car around, and the 6 is going to come around as well. That's the 15 of Chris of Clark Franz having a problem. Ooh, Josh may have gotten his door there. Up the racetrack a little bit, turned him. Josh Douglas, one of the drivers involved. That's a big rip for Josh. He'll limp the car back around. Of course, Josh fighting for this championship. Trying to get what he can get here, running out of races to do so. And that might have a minor portion to what's going on. There's old Douglas King, North Carolina. 1 win on the year, 7 top 7s. A little bit of contact for that driver. Let's see if we can talk to Josh real quick. Hey, Josh, Matt down here in the Luther. You got me? Hey, Josh, Matt in the booth. You got me, sir? I think Josh can hear us. Well, that's unfortunate. And we'll continue. 6 laps on the board. Jordan out front leading, bringing them to green. Let's talk to Jordan. Hey, Jordan, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy of it?
Yeah, I do.
All righty, man. You're yet to get a win right here. So, what do you think? You're out front with Mr. Whitley alongside you. You think you can get it done?
I'm going to give it a shot. I have not had too good of luck yet.
Jordan, man, just keep the hard pedal down and keep rolling, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right, Jordan, everybody trying to get it done here. 7 to go on the board this time. Field fixing to get stacked up. And I say fixing because we're coming out of turn number 2 and ready to go. So again, we'll get ready to fire it up. So again, 7 of 75 complete. Here we go. And back to green. Good restart for Jordan. He'll get clear. Jeffers back here. Here comes Richard Mills, Dallas, Georgia native, trying to fight through. Travis Bennett trying to do what he can. Tony back here as well out of Bellwood, South Carolina, right there for Tony. Josh Douglas inside the top 10. Douglas, good run as well. Was trying to move forward. That's that number 8 machine. Trying to do what he can, make up as much ground as humanly possible. Right now, mired pretty deep if you're on board with Douglas here. 1 win on the year. It's been a bit, but right now, trying to fight forward. He's got Tony Jabs just in front of him. Jabs. Oh, we got a problem, and it's the 5 around Richard Mills. Gonna go for a spin cycle like he's in the car wash or something. Man. Mills, that Georgia native, are just gonna take off with him. Right in front of Travis. See, Travis is gonna sneak through. Good job by him. Sneaking through that. More look on board with Travis here. Let's see if we can get another view of that. There's the 5 just in front, and just hang on because that car is going to take off right there. Travis, good job getting clear. Clipped the grass to get it done, but that car took an evasive left-hand turn, got clear and made it past the incident as the car in front of him went for a ride. Gordon out front continuing to lead here, looking for the first win on the year. Michael wanting his first one as well. Eric Jeffers looking for win number 3 to break that tie for the most wins. Could Jeffers do it here tonight and bring it back home to New York once again in that Pennzoil 12? Of course, your points leader right now, Travis Bennett, 2 wins on the year, in great position. And right now, Tony Jabs just behind him. He's looking for his first win. Douglas looking for win number 2. Thomas, we know, looking for his first. Vernon back here as well, trying to get up there and get something done. Don't have any top 5s or top 10s on the year. Rodbeck right there looking to try to get his first top 10 of the year, along with Vince Burns, looking for his 4th top 10. How about Dan Hughes? Got 2 top 10s this year, but no top 5s. Car looking good. All in that same boat, looking for his first top 10, just outside of it. As you drop through the field, looking through these guys who needs top 10s here and top 5s. Always pressure packed, if you will. And now what? Well, the field going to get stacked back up behind the iRacing pace car and get ready to turn them loose. That's what we're about to do. Here in a moment, you see 14 laps complete of the scheduled 75. Still a bit of a ways to go. And we'll get ready to go. So, field ready to do that. 14 on the board. 15 complete. This time by. Double file. Again, tomorrow night we got the duels coming up for the Nexus Extreme Series. That's the duels tomorrow evening. But tonight we go back racing for the iNASCAR Winter Late Model Division. Jordan Wentzel going to lead them out of turn number 4. Wentzel, positive restart. He'll pull way nearly contact behind them. Everybody thinks the better of it. They'll get back alive with that King, North Carolina native Josh Douglas right on that rear deck lid of the 12. Here we go, down off of turn number 4. Swapping fenders for a moment. Swapping fenders, swapping love deep in the field. If you're Josh Douglas, trying to move your way forward, bending up to second now. Chasing that Louisiana native. You see Douglas now. King, North Carolina, up top. Here he comes. Up to 4th. 18 complete. Richard Mills back here mid-pack, running 10th. Dan Hughes and Mr. Paul Rice. San Antonio, Texas here as well. So Jordan hanging on. There is a Jordan doing all he can, trying to run away and hide. Louisiana native behind him. Michael right there, Chesterfield, Virginia. Old Chesterfield, Virginia for Michael. The Virginia native hanging nice and tight. Josh Douglas under fire now from Eric Jeffers. Jeffers again trying to break the tie for the most wins this season at 2. Trying to get there. He's got 2 opportunities left to do it. First down the front straightaway. Jeffers underneath, a little bit free. No big deal, keeps the car straight. Wheel tires starting to wear here for the drivers, about 2/10 off our best pace of the night out front. It's a 6 to an 8 right now is what we've dropped. Keep that in mind. Top 3 not changed at all. Broadbeck right there in that Vernon Broadbeck machine. Burns there as well. 23 complete. Here comes Carl. Here comes Casey. Thomas there as well. Josh Douglas. Eric Jeffers going to dip underneath the 8. 24. The laps is in the books. Next time by, but the 81 Jordan Wenzel out front has been denied his first win a couple of times so far this year. Now, and good opportunity to get it done finally. I know he wants it, but can he get there? Still a long way to go at Thompson before you settle it here tonight. That is the hard decision. Hard decisions with 25 on the board. Well, right now, everybody doing what they can here. Trying to do the best they can as they work their way through. 26 on the board. This time by. 27 at the strike. Douglas right there alongside, 28 on the board. Tony Jabs there as well. Tony, Scott Thomas. Vernon. Chickasaw, Ohio native right now in the top 10. Bernsey right there, 29. Richard Mills. That number 5, Dallas, Georgia. Paul trying to chase him down. Carl, Dan, everybody doing what they can right now. But right now, Jordan Wenzel so far starting to open the gap out front. Good, bad to see. Car to pit road, Dan Hughes. I think he's going to call her a night. Bring that car to pit road. Wenzel still out front, 30 on the board. Travis Bennett. Michael Whitley. 30 complete. There's Tony Jabs. Burns, Thomas, Vince, Richard, Paul, Charles, Clark back here. Springboro, Ohio native right now in that 12th spot. He'll sit there as well. Let's do a bit of crank it up here tonight from Tomlinson. Everybody hanging tight. 35 on the board this time by. Up front, Jordan Wenzel continuing the lead. Jordan doing a great job. 35 down this time through. We're spread apart. Tony Jabs there as well. Scott Thomas along with Vernon. Nice run for Vernon. Richard Mills. Richard hanging on. Paul there in the mix also. Here's Carl, but out front, Jordan continuing to lead the way. 37 complete to 75. The 8 this time by. Tony fighting in the mix back here. Scott, Vernon, Vince, Richard Mills right there as well. Gordon Winsell hanging on. Travis right there in the mix also. Michael Whitley right there. Eric Jeffers, Josh Douglas. There's Tony Jabs in the mix also. Oh, the Wood, South Carolina native. Vernon hanging on as well. Vernon trying to hold off to 79. Scott G. Thompson. Thomas trying to move his way forward. 40 complete. Thomas, nice run here tonight. Setting the 8th. Good top 10 for him. Would be his 3rd of the year. He's got to be happy there, but here comes the 55 against Burns. Burns keeping the pressure up of Paul Rice. Great racing deep in the pack here at Thompson Raceway. Paul, Clark. All hanging on. Tony Jabs. Again, 6th on the board with Josh Douglas. Jeffers. Michael. Jordan Winsell right there as well, 43 complete. Coming up to about 32 laps to go. Oh, contact there, Scott Thomas right there, and Paul. A little bit of contact on the racetrack. Big job as they work their way through 43 complete here tonight. This time by. So again, right through here, Richard Mills, Vince Burns right there as well. There is that Springfield, Ohio native of Clark. Right now up to 10th position so far. Scott trying to hold on, a little bit of contact. Hang on to her, buddy. Thomas about got turned around. Car on the apron as well as the 24. Everybody gonna make it through. It should be good. Here we go. 46 complete to 75 here. 2 by 2. You see Paul right there holding it bay. Meanwhile, Jordan pulling the way out front. You're not missing anything there. Gap about 7/10 of a second. Great battle for position here. 48 on the board. Meanwhile, out front. So right now, 47, 48 on the board. We got a caution. Burning on pit road. Let's take a look. Burning. Oh, tried to come to pit road, locked the brakes up. And it slid the car to a halt. He'll go 4 fresh tires and fuel. Meanwhile, Jordan out front leading. Taking a look here at the iRacing pace car as he circles around. On board with that iRacing pace car right now. See everybody working their way through. And we'll get ready for the restart. Again, 50 complete to 75 here tonight. And we'll get ready for the restart here in a moment. We will get ready. Again, as we ride along on the I racing pace car. Get ready to go. Be one heck of a restart here in just a moment. Again, double file behind the pace car. Here we go. We're ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're rolling. 54 on the board. Jeffers working the bottom of the racetrack. Right now, falling backwards. We got another caution on the racetrack. It's the 19 of Scott, or the 79 of Scott Thomas, around front straightaway. Take a look. 19 car of Mr. Scott. What caused this particular problem? Let's take a look. Scott's up the racetrack here. Let's take a look. Oh, the 21 got free above him. And nowhere for him to go. And you see both cars around, and the 15 around as well down into the corner. That's Clark. So multiple incidents here at one time. Clark goes around, backs it in the fence. Tony nowhere to go. And then because of that, behind them, the 21 gets in trouble. So multiple cars in trouble here. Oof. Man, car gonna spin. You see him sliding down through the apron, down to the grass to bring the caution out. The caution is out once again, back under yellow. Yet again here tonight. Yet another yellow here with 18 to go. Late in the going. See, Wenzel has lost that lead out front. We'll see how that works out. He loses it. For now. As we get ready for a restart. 18 to go as he sits on pit road. Again, he'll be sitting there on pit road for a bit. 18 laps to go. 18 to go. And we'll get ready for the restart. There we go. Caution back out here. Again, with the caution back out. Get ready to go. Be a great restart here in just a moment. Be able to work through. We will see how this all works out. Be 16 laps to go. We're ready to go, racing once again. 16 laps to go here. Paul, Michael, right there as well, ready to go. Here we go, 15 to go. Michael out front, ready to go. Green flag in the air, 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go, field works their way through. Here comes Jordan up there, as well as Tony Jabs, Josh Douglas. Richard Mills. Earl's Clark back there as well, hanging tight in the pack. Springs of Merle, Ohio native right there. Michael Whitley hanging on. Looking for his first win of the year. Travis Bennett trying to run him down. Jordan Wenzel there as well. Teammates up near the front. Josh Douglas watching championship hopes expunged here tonight for the most part at Thompson. Right now, Michael Whitley trying to get his first win of the year with Travis Bennett. Casey Powell back here. Ohio, Vernon Broadbrick. Casey Powell, he's got a problem. He's going to be in the grass mowing for a moment. Off of turn number 4. Whitley's going to see, or turn 2, he'll see 11 and a half laps to go. Teammate Bennett closing in. Bennett looking for his third win of the year. Bennett trying to get to the back bumper of the teammate here. We've seen this team have issues. Tony Jabs around, caution is out. That's Interstate Batteries 42 going around into 1 and 2. And pretty big impact for him. Take a look. Got into the outside wall, watch his car right in the wall all the way down the front straightaway, into it again, and eventually backwards to bring it out. 10 to go, caution back out. Michael, 10 laps away from his first win of the year. Let's talk to him. Hey, Michael, man, up here in the booth, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Well, you're not about 9-8 big wins away from your first win of the year. You got your teammate and points leader behind you. We've seen Full Throttle have some issues with teammate contact. Does that worry you all at all here late?
A little bit, but with the 01, the 81, and the 12 behind me, I'm a little worried about the 81, but not too much.
Well, man, I tell you what, you drove your butt off to get in this position. I'm pulling for you, another Virginia native. Got to go get one, man.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Hope to be able to park this Krispy Kreme car in Victory Lane.
And then we can just start screaming, you can't park here.
Exactly.
All righty, man. Best of luck, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Michael, looking to go to Victory Lane. Eric Jeffers back there as well. 2 teammates in front of him. Let's talk to him. Out of the Full Throttle Motorsports guys. Eric Jeffers, mad up in the booth real quick. You got me?
Hey, I got you.
All right, you got a couple of fellow teammates in front of you here. How do you treat it? You're looking for your third win of the year, which would be the most of any driver this season if you can get there.
Well, I was grinning when that yellow came out because you always want to restart on the top. I mean, if you restart on the bottom, you're pretty much going to lose a spot or 2 every time. So, yeah, hopefully we can have a good race to the finish here and none of us teammates wreck each other.
Yeah, that's been an ongoing thing with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that'll happen when you guys are always, we're always working together, but we'll try to keep it clean this time.
All right, well, it should be going off here very soon. Best of luck, Eric.
All right, thanks.
There's Eric Jeffers there, teammate, another teammate, as we got teammates all up here, ready to go. 7 laps to go. And we are ready for yet another restart with just 7 to go this time by. Field looking to get it done here tonight. 7 laps to go. So Michael will bring them down. Krispy Kreme going for the win. It'll be 6 to go. Electing to start up top, which is where you want to be. Puts Bennett on the bottom. Here we go. 5 lap scramble to the end. 2 times this year that Michael has went to the top 5 here, yet scored a win. Now here tonight, looking for his first one late at Thompson. Whitley, ready from Chesterfield, Virginia, will bring them down. Teammate Bennett to the end. Inside, green in the air. Everybody scrambling to the top. Jordan's hopes at victory lane tonight fading. He'll drop to 4th. Now Jeffers onto the back bumper of your points leader. 4 laps to go here tonight. Whitley pulling away. Right now the battle for second amongst teammates. 4 to go. Jeffers trying to get there. Jordan, Hall, Douglas back here. Back to 6th. Not what you want to see for him in the points battle. Meanwhile, 3 to go. Earning back here as well in the midst of the battle for ninth. We got a caution. It's going to be teammate of Full Throttle Tony Jabs around front straightaway. Put us under yellow late here at Thompson. Tony out of turn 4. Slip slides away. And the flagman has no choice but to display that yellow flag. So yet again, we'll have a green, white, checkered finish. That's kind of been a thing in this series this season. And yet again, we'll win one with a green, white, checkered. And tonight, it'll be a 3-lap dash to bring it to an end. Teammates still up front. That's the crazy part to me. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go green once again. Field ready to go. We get ready to turn them loose once again. It's going to be a green flag, a restart. Three laps to go. Green, white, checkered coming. So green, white, checkered. This is going to be one heck of an ending here tonight. Coming down to it. Oh, green flag coming right now. Return them loose. Gonna be good. 3 laps to go this time by. Turn them loose. 3 laps to go. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Michael out front alongside Travis Bennett. Here we go. 2 to go. Let's go racing. Jordan Wentzel, Eric Jeffers, 2 laps to go. Michael out front leading Josh Douglas. A little bit of contact. No, teammates wrecking. Teammates wrecking. Travis Bennett and Bob, your points leader. They've done it again. Are you kidding me? 2 laps to go, no caution. Bennett drops to 10th. Douglas to 2nd. 1 lap to go. Douglas looking to make up ground. Douglas off of turn number 2. Whitley gonna hang on. 1 lap to go. Michael Whitley out of turn number 4. Checkered flag. Whitley wins it. Douglas 2nd. Mills 3rd. And the points championship battle gets kicked wide open here tonight at Thompson as Travis Bennett went from virtually locking it down to now finishing 10th with Josh Douglas getting a P2 here tonight. Oh my goodness, they've done it again. Teammates make contact yet again, all 3 cars, and Travis Bennett ends up in the grass with Jordan Wentzel and Eric Jeffers. 3 team cars down there in the grass, and most importantly, your championship leader, huge damage, swinging the door wide open for Josh Douglas. Are you kidding me here tonight? You cannot do that. As a team, you cannot make those kind of mistakes when you're battling for a championship. We'll get ready to talk to your race winner in a moment. Douglas has got to be stoked now. Michael getting his first win of the year. Michael Whitley gonna get it done. Chesterfield, Virginia native. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Finally, after 2 weeks of heartache, getting taken out from 2nd and then wrecking the field last week, it feels really good to get a win for once.
Well, man, it's got to be. It's great for you. Unfortunately, yet again, we've seen more full throttle motorsport shenanigans.
Yeah, that's kind of the joke down here in the chat right now. Is we make the comment about don't take each other out, and damn it if we don't take each other out. But
wait till the broadcast over. You gotta go listen to my reaction.
But at the same time, it's one of those. I'm glad that we're taking each other out for the win each week. I don't want to take each other out, but at the same time, it's really awesome that we're running up front and we're consistently up there in the top 5 together.
Well, I tell you what, man, great job on your first win of the year, your 3rd top 5 as well. Don't overlook that. You've had a heck of a year going to North Wilkesboro. Does it mean it a lot to finally wrap one up?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of those. I've kind of conceded the championship. Missed a couple races. Letting Josh and Travis kind of battle it out there. But to get a win to end the season on a high note and hopefully carry into North Wilkesboro and then carry it on into the Cup season would be awesome.
Well, man, again, looking forward to seeing it in the Cup Series here very soon, sir. Again, congratulations there, Michael, on the win, and a good job here tonight, buddy.
Thanks, man. And once again, like always, Matt, we appreciate what you do. You do a great job.
Michael, man, congrats, man. I appreciate it. Josh coming home 2nd. What's your thoughts there, Josh, coming home 2nd and taking a chunk out of your teammates' points lead?
I know it's rough. Travis kind of seemed to catch that little bump coming out of 2 on the bottom there and kind of started that whole little incident. Didn't really mean to, but it's just one of those things that at the end of the day, Josh sneaks on through, gets the points, right place, right time. Hopefully next week we can just keep a full throttle 1, 2, 3 and not have to worry about taking each other out.
There we go, man. Well, again, Michael, congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you, Matt. And again, good job.
Thanks, sir. All right, let's talk to Josh. Josh Douglas. Josh Douglas, Matt in the booth. You got a copy of it, buddy. Hey, Josh Douglas, Matt up here in the booth. You got me, sir?
Matt,
You got me now, buddy?
hey, can you hear me?
I got you now, man.
What's up, buddy?
Well, man, I was sitting here talking about how the championship hopes and dreams were fading away and they're walking away here tonight. And then I'd be doggone if the team didn't just knock the door wide open for you.
Man, the seas parted and my prayers were answered and everything else you want to say about it. We all joke and play around about taking somebody out, and they took themselves out tonight.
Yeah, they did. Now, we don't know how close it is just yet, but we know it's going to be pretty close. At least gives you a good shot at North Wilkesboro. If he'd have finished in front of you like that, I think it would have pretty much sealed the pineapple juice, if you will. But with that being the ending, I think it gives an opportunity.
It definitely opens the door. But them guys are fast, man. They're up front every week, and you know they know they're fast, and that's why they drive the last lap aggressive like they did. It's fun to watch, and I mean, my luck turned around tonight. I slipped through. I was in it last week, but I slipped through it this week.
Right. Now, it's going to be interesting as I look through everything we've seen here tonight and the points and whatnot. I think 1 week from tonight, it's going to be a fun ending. But overall, not only that, man, we've had a great year.
Oh, man, it's been a blast. And tempers flared tonight, I know, but I hope the guys have enjoyed the season. It's been great. It's been, it's been fun.
Yeah, I tell you what, on my side as a broadcaster with one left, in the late model season, me and you had this conversation when we started with the lates on whether to do the lates. I said, yeah, let's do the lates to where I can test some things. And boy, oh boy, is everything looking nice as we head towards Cup.
Heck yeah, man. I'm getting excited every week. We ain't got but after this race, 2 weeks, and we'll be at the Coliseum.
Yeah, and you know what else kind of excites me too? And it excites me about overlay work. No more heat race. Well, for the regular season, no more heat races to worry about for now.
That's right. Yeah.
Those things are tricky.
Yeah.
But man,
sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Same on my end. Sometimes it works with the other overlay. Sometimes it decides it's not going to. Yeah. But man, great job coming home P2 here tonight. Picking up what will be your 5th top 5 of the year 5 times. 1 win, wishing you'd got a little bit more maybe on the win total so far.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But you know what? I'm so happy with the strong turnout. We've not had the field we wanted all season long for the winter late. But I am happy with the competition that's turned out week after week. So I'll take second place for now, and we'll run for first, second, and third next week. And I'm happy with whatever.
Man, I'll tell you what, a 15-car turnout for a late model show is not too shabby.
That's right. Pretty good job.
To say so myself. All right, Josh, man, looking forward to North Wilkesboro. Then, of course, the Clash coming up here very, very soon. Hard to believe it's going to be here before you know it.
I know it. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good night.
You too, sir. We'll talk to you later, man.
Uh-huh.
All right, there's Josh Douglas coming home second. Let's talk to Richard Mules. Where's Richard? Richard, man, did Richard already leave? Oh, man. Richard, buddy. Where'd you go, Hot Run? We'll interview you. Coming home third tonight, Captain. Let's see if we can wait on him, see if he comes back in. Maybe he disconnected on accident. Dallas, Georgia, coming home third here tonight. Good old Richard Mules. Let's hope. Hopefully, we can get lucky and he'll come back in here. We hope. We're going to give him just a moment to do that. But what an overall fun broadcast. Fun in the sun, if you will. And we're going to wait and see if we get a Mules back in here. Come on. Richard, buddy. We're holding. We're waiting. We're hoping. We're playing. We're hoping. I don't think he's coming. Richard Mills, though, coming home third here tonight. What a night of racing action here from Thompson Raceway. We'll go through our finishing order, and maybe if he shows up, we can grab him then. But here is your finishing order here tonight from Thompson. And there, that button. All right, it's going to be Whitley coming home, Douglas second, Mills third, Rice fourth, Friends in fifth here tonight. Taking a look at Tony Jabs coming home sixth, Burns in seventh, Broderick there in eighth, Thomas there in ninth, Tyler Bennett gonna round out in 10th. Travis there in 10th. 11th here tonight, Powell Wentzel in 12th. Jefferson 13th. That's all teammates right there, 12th, 13th, and 10th. Ended up in that incident, Dan Hughes back there to round out the field. So yet another great night of racing here from the Thompson Raceway. Now we get ready to rock and roll for North Wilkesboro. 1 week from tonight, we go and get her done here. I'm happy the way this has ended. Thank you guys so much. It's been a fun evening all night long. I hope you come out for North Wilkesboro in 1 week, and we'll see you then. See you for the season finale, round number 10. North Wilkesboro, 1 week from tonight.